Hello, welcome to None of Your Boy's channel. You know me, I'm None of Your Boy, also known as Braden. So I'm playing Never Down. It's such a W game, by the way. I used to play this all the time. So this game is where you're doing a bunch of climbing and whatnot. Literally VR only up, just better. So essentially what you're doing is climbing a tower. Well, technically a bunch of towers combined that are floating in the air for whatever reason. We don't question that though. I went through and watched some of my old videos. God, I was so bad back then. It was funny though. It was absolutely funny. So yeah, if you don't know what I used to be like, I recommend you go watch and figure it out. And so I am, yeah, I'll get to like the second or third checkpoint probably, depending on how I'm feeling, you know? I still have a life outside of video recording. Shocking, I know. But yeah. Part 1 of a 2 to 3 part series, probably 2, because I'm starting it today, and I will finish it likely tomorrow is when I'll record. Likely. I'm not promising anything. Because I have those days where I just don't feel like recording at all. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna cross over this chasm. I think this is supposed to be glass. I don't know. All I know is that I used to think I slipped on it. Yeah, whenever I first started. That's actually technically checkpoint number 1. I'll probably go until like the halfway point, which, if I remember correctly, is a tree area, so I climb. Fun fact, I actually had done me a little bit of tree climbing over the weekend. My legs hurt. Bad. I 10 out of 10 do recommend it though, it's so fun, just climbing a good enough tree that's climbable, of course. Stay safe if you decide to do it. Yeah, climbing trees is such a W. So yeah, this game is a oh no, I'm not trying to fall. This game is a 100% single player. It would be funny if I could have my friends though, just hearing them scream, because you know, I haven't had Joseph in a video in ages, but he's a wimp. So, yeah. Comment if you want Joseph back, I guess. Because, I don't know. I don't know if you like him. I don't. Nah, he's actually W, though. Sometimes. Sometimes. That is a very few sometimes. He's gonna kill me whenever he watches this video, but I don't really care. Essentially, I'm just gonna head over here. No, no! I don't wanna fall. Nope. Also, comment if you want Tony as well, because they're such W's, especially Tony, not Joseph. Joseph sucks. Like I said earlier, he's actually kind of a W. Kind of. Joseph's kind of a W. Reason I said 3 times is because I can. Yeah, essentially. All I know is that well, not all I know, but he is very short. He's like 4'3". Not actually, but he certainly acts like it with his attitude, so. He's got a never-ending attitude. Unless I'm recording a video, of course, and then he acts so perfect. So yeah, fight me, Joseph! Anyway, I'm gonna cross this gap. There is a tutorial at the start of the game. So I do recommend you, well, I mean, you have to do the tutorial. You don't really have a choice whenever it comes to this game. So, yeah. I used to play this game all the time. So, yeah. I've been thinking about doing no-clip content again, since I'm not as much of a wuss as I used to be. Also, I really don't care what is said anymore. As, I used to, if you watch literally my first video. I used to care so bad about keeping this channel good for kids, so... It was, like, actually hilarious. Like, one of the things I do believe was, someone mentioning that Joseph has a alcohol addiction. I really, really was worried about that. So, yeah, Joseph's also a loser, so. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna make these jumps because I'm better than Joseph. I'm so mean to him, I know. I don't regret. I forgot there was a checkpoint there. Not that I need it, because I'm too good at this game. I played this, like, when I was, like, 12, and tried to get a recording of it. That didn't go too well, because I was lazy. And I still am lazy to this day, don't get me wrong. But, like, I make my own decisions. And my own decision was to make a video, and so I hold myself responsible, because if I don't, I'm gonna end up hating myself. Don't hate yourself, by the way. Woo! Ah, no! Do not get a laugh out of that. Hold on, I might just go to, like, the end, or to the part where I've had a whole bunch of trouble with. There's a train section, and that is really, really annoying. So, also, I do believe the last time I tried to record, I could not figure out the audio thing. So that was funny. I should go back through and watch all my old videos that I've tried but failed to record. So I'm just gonna climb my way through here. I'm only super good at this movement because I play Animal Company often. I haven't played it as much anymore, but it is still such a W game, by the way. Especially the update where it finally adds a boss. That boss is really annoying, though. So, oh man, only 9 minutes in, I'm making great time. I'm not on a time limit, but, like, I'm still allowed to mention how I'm making good time from how high up I am. You trigger to dash, and, yeah, you'll see me doing a lot of that. Oh, goodness. Yep, like there. Because I almost fell. I don't know why that was so hard for me to do. So, yeah, let me start heading up here. Let me... We're upcoming the train section, which, depending on if I get it within 15 minutes, will determine if I decide to go to the end or not. Dude, I will be struggling so hard with the train section, I'm already gonna call it. Because that train section... Woo-wee! Yeah, that is really annoying. And if you're wondering why I don't personally cuss in my videos, it's because my parents watch my videos. Yeah, they watch my videos. And yeah, I'm not... I like making videos. I'd be cooked if I did decide to cuss in my videos. Yeah, I just called my own parents out. And I'll do it again, too. I don't know if they're gonna watch the entirety of this one, because it's not my usual short-form content. But I'm not taking any chances. You know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And sorry would be not being able to record videos. Oh, that was close. I was really... There we go. This is the start of the section that I have a lot of trouble with. Also, it gets a tad laggy through here. Not too laggy, but enough that it bothers me. And here is section 1. Oh, goodness! Oh my god. I hate this part for the life of me. Granted, it is like 9, so I probably shouldn't be recording right now anyway. But like, I don't sleep very much, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Because I can't sleep very much. Almost got hit by a train. Oh, I about got isekai'd, I believe is how it said. Oh, I made it. Second try. That is really good. That is really good. Fun fact, Joseph's currently in a call with me. I don't need to worry about going into the app, so he can actively hear me. You can't hear him, though, because he's a wuss. Yeah, I'm so mean to him for no reason. Sorry, not sorry, Joseph. He watches YouTube most of the time he's on his VR, so... Unless he's actually recording a video or just messing around in the game with me, he's watching YouTube. I have never once seen him play a game on his own. So, yeah, I make fun of him a lot for that. Just was bold, by the way. Yeah, he's got actually a very little amount of hair. In fact, I could probably get Tony to comment on this video and agree with me. Because Joseph's bald. You're bald, aren't you, Joseph? Yeah, he just agreed. Mm-hmm. Definitely not making things up. Just agreed that he's bald. He didn't actually, but he is bald. So, he didn't say anything. So I'm thinking his sense is a yeah. You can sneak into those little passageways up there, but I don't ever do that because it's a little too risky, despite my skill. Because I would much rather just go through it like this. That was a really nice... Ooh, that got a little close, didn't it? What? That should not have counted. Nope, that should not have counted. That's a lot of that I'm not gonna be doing, so, Yep, I will be ending it here. Goodbye.